Oh yeah. Hello. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, my fam. I am in a great mood today. It's Friday. I am caffeinated. I am so grateful that you are watching. And I'm excited to have a lot of juicy topics to discuss today, including Travis Kelce, Katy Perry, Joe Biden, Sabrina Carpenter. What else are we discussing? Donald Trump Jr. Sorry. I'm not sorry. It's merited. It's warranted. But first, a reminder. I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangsta, the original influencer, and I go live on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, rain or shine. I am committed to you all, even if I feel like a dog in the middle of the ocean, drowning. I show up and I do my best. Hi, Osfly Girl and Lulu and Gail and Erica and Patricia and Christy. Appreciate you all. I'm about to turn the premiere chat over to members only, which I have just done. If you watch regularly and you can, please consider becoming a member. Your support would be so greatly appreciated. My live yesterday, it got less than 1,700 views in 24 hours. Wow. Hey, D, I'm crushing it. But that's okay. Hey, Piali, I send love to you all. It's about just staying consistent and feeling confident that I can grow this, hopefully through the subscription model, the membership model, because that's, really motivating and affirming that I'm doing something right. Anyways, I got to shut up. Let's start talking. Anyways, hey, Claudia. If you can become a member, I will pin the top comment. I will pin a comment to this video with clear instructions on how you can become a member. Not only does it greatly support my work, but also you get to chat with me during the premieres. Every premiere is member only. Also, today only, Friday, July the 19th, actually for just a few more hours, Pacific time, so like 7 more hours and 7.5 more hours. There's a handful and change of hours left for this special promo that I'm doing on Cameo. You can get a personalized video greeting from me for just $20 today at cameo.com/Perez Hilton. That's cameo.com/Perez Hilton. That's like 65% off. I think I'm terrible at math. My cameos are normally $51 each, but today only $20. So if you want a personalized video from me at this heavily reduced price, go to cameo.com/Perez Hilton before the clock strikes midnight on Friday. All right. Oh, God. I'll get it. Let's just get it out of the way and then work towards happier, sillier stuff. I feel important to touch upon it because what I do is not exclusively celebrity. What I do is pop culture. What I do is trending, the things that people are talking about. And whether you like it or not, a lot of people are talking about Joe Biden this week and Donald Trump, of course. But specifically Joe Biden and putting pressure on him to exit the presidential race. Everybody from Nancy Pelosi to Chuck Schumer urging Joe Biden to drop out. However, and surprisingly, one person who is not calling for Joe Biden to drop out is AOC, Alexandria Ortez Casio. No. Alexandria Casio Ortez. Wait. AOC. What's her name? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Anyways, AOC. Hey, Adam. AOC went live last night on her I to the G for nearly an hour. Oh, God. I did not hear that, Claudia. Like, what kind of content? What do you mean? I mean, I don't think teenagers should be on Instagram anyways, so I don't care, honestly. It doesn't bother me. I don't believe that anybody under the age of 18 should be allowed to have an Instagram or TikTok or any social media account. No, Celine Dion is very much alive, thankfully. Let me just confirm that, but that would be the first I'm hearing of it. Yeah, no, she's still alive. Thankfully. Anyways, AOC last night made a case for why Joe Biden should not drop out of the race. She claims, and I don't think she would be lying, but AOC says, and she's got insider information. She just says there really isn't enough time to do it. She says specifically singling out one state. I don't even know how this is legal or constitutional, but I believe that the state of Ohio is what she said, that Ohio is requiring the name of the Democratic candidate before the Democratic convention in order to be on the ballot. No, Elizabeth, it's not true. You're the second person that just asked me that. No, you asked that already. I already answered that. Anywho, the Democrats can't afford to not have a nominee on the ballot in Ohio. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. So if it is, and she was explaining that there was a law that passed Osley Girl that in theory could make an exception, but the AOC said that it would be challenged legally. And if it is challenged legally, it'll end up with the Supreme Court. And we know how the Supreme Court is going to decide, right? I thought that was weird also, P. Ollie, but let me Google it. AOC, Ohio. Yes, this is exactly what she was talking about. This is from the Cincinnati Enquirer. Ohio Democrats' early virtual Biden nomination avoids ballot deadline confusion lawsuits. The clock is ticking as Biden faces pressure to drop out, and Democrats have yet to schedule a virtual vote. Here we go. This is crazy. AOC was right. If Democrats want to ensure President Joe Biden makes the Ohio ballot, they should nominate him virtually before the Democratic National Convention next month, Ohio Democrats say. The clock is ticking as Biden faces pressure to drop out after a disastrous debate performance last month. and Democrats have yet to schedule a virtual vote. The Rules Committee, which could set the date, is meeting Friday. The clearest path forward is obviously Joe Biden is our nominee, and we have a virtual roll call in the first week of August, said Senator Bill DeMora, the party's rules guru. New York U.S. Rep. Alexandria Ocasio. Elizabeth, I already said no. U.S. Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said in a recent Instagram Live that Republicans were virtually guaranteed to sue if Democrats missed Ohio's deadline. So, I don't know. That's crazy though, right? Jeez Louise. Hey, Christy. They are trying to force him out, MK, but if it's too late, if it's not, if it's not soon enough, then I mean, if it's too soon, if it's too quick and it won't work, then I don't want the alternative personally, I don't like Joe Biden, but personally, I'd rather him than Donald Trump. That's for sure. Oh, goodness. But here's the very latest. I saw this just minutes ago. Despite mounting pressure from establishment Democrats, despite mounting pressure from big-time donors, Joe Biden and his advisors have said that he is not dropping out. So we're stuck with him. It is what it is. God bless. All right. In other news, speaking of Joe Biden, Donald Trump Jr., the son of the Apprentice alum, has gone viral today for all the wrong reasons. Don Jr. has a presence across social media. On one of his social media accounts, he posted a video backstage at the Republican National Convention with his daughter. His daughter, Kai, is 17 years old, and I actually spoke about her yesterday on my Patreon show with Booker. I said, I thought she did a really good job. I thought that Kai Trump was one of the most effective moments of the RNC. Barron did not speak, but Kai Trump was the surrogate instead, it's as close to Barron as we're getting. And she humanized a bit her grandfather, made him seem normal-ish and kind-ish and, allegedly. But she was very eloquent, poised. I was highly impressed by this 17-year-old girl, Kai Trump, Don Jr.'s oldest child. Imagine the pressure that an adult would feel speaking in front of all those people at the RNC. Now imagine that at 17 years old. Well, Don Jr. posted a photo from backstage in a makeup area, getting his makeup done and turning to his daughter as he's getting his makeup done. Hey, Nicole. And he says, what do you think of the makeup? He's getting his makeup done and he says to his daughter, what do you think? Make me sexy like you? Let me read that again. What do you think of the makeup? Does it make me sexy like you? And as if that wasn't bad enough, you know what's even worse, Osfly Girl and Claudia? The the sheep, the brainwashed sheep that are defending Donald Trump Jr., saying he was just joking. Yeah, duh. Duh. Of course, I know he was joking. I'm not dumb. He was joking and it was gross. I wouldn't call my 17-year-old or 27-year-old or 37-year-old daughter sexy. Well, that's not true. Maybe maybe I would use a different adjective. I would say it in a negative. I would not at 17, but I would, if my 27-year-old was dressed in a way that I thought was too sexy, I would just say slutty instead. I'm like, you're dressed slutty. I'll be honest with my daughters. I'm like, you're dressed slutty. Why are you dressed so slutty? But I don't think I would say, why are I just would not refer to my daughter as sexy. Like, what? It was obviously a joke, Christy, but I don't think it was cool. I think it was gross. It was very much Trumpian. Hello, remember the comments that Donald Trump made about Ivanka? He said something, if I remember correctly, Donald said something along the lines of, if she wasn't my daughter, I would sleep with her, right? Or something like that, or I would date her or whatever. Ugh. Why? But these MAGA people, they like, I am not anti-conservatives. I am not anti-Republicans. Like, I love old school conservatives. Like, in the true form, in the true sense of what being a conservative means. You know, being a conservative means limited government, you know, being fiscally responsible. Like, don't butt into my business. Do whatever, you know, everybody's equal. And the government should not interfere in my life or my happiness. That's old school republicanism or conservatism. And the modern day Republican Party has gotten so far away from that, in my opinion. But there still are some people in the Republican Party who are those traditionalists, and those are good people. But the MAGA folks, like, I can't get down with that. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much politics. Let's keep it moving. Oh my God. I've got to get an update, but I think my appearance on General Hospital is coming up very soon. I was mentioned on the show, I think, twice this week. Twice this week. So that leads me to believe that my appearance is coming soon. Maybe as early as next week on General Hospital. Yes, I'm going to be on General Hospital. So excited. So excited. Ah! Okay. I'm also excited for the Grammy Awards. Today, Billboard came out with their list of predictions for the upcoming Grammys. And this makes no sense to me. I'm going to make a video about this later, but you're getting a preview because you're watching my live. I'm going to make a little short video just about this topic. In their predictions, Billboard says that Sabrina Carpenter's new album is predicted, according to them, to be nominated for Album of the Year. Sabrina Carpenter's new album is not out yet. How the hell can you say it's going to be nominated for Album of the Year if you haven't heard it yet? I understand it has 2 monster singles. I love Espresso, and I love Please, Please, Please even more. But what if the rest of the album is painfully mediocre or bad? What if it's garbage and these two are like fluke brilliant songs? The rest of the album would weigh down these singles, and I know it's like not likely to happen, but I still think it's crazy that you're saying something's going to be nominated for Best Album that's not even out yet and that you haven't heard. Am I the only one? In more music-related news, Katy Perry released a preview of her new rumored single. I don't think it's officially her new single after Woman's World, but I'm all but sure it's going to be. The song is called Lifetimes, and I freaking love it. I love it. I am obsessed with it. This should have been the single. It should have been the first taste of new music from Katy Perry, and it would have been a hit. Sadly, they went with Woman's World instead, and that flopped. Dead on arrival. Over already. It sounded dated. The lyrics were cheesy. The music video was lame. She now claims it was satire, but it didn't land. It didn't work. It wasn't effective. It didn't resonate with people. Lifetimes, the first time I heard it, bam, I knew. And now that if she officially released this preview, I actually heard it a while ago and I talked about it on my YouTube show, but she had only shared a snippet of it on an interview with Zane Lowe. Now she shared it on her socials and pushed it, which leads me to believe that it's the new single. And I love it. It's a throwback, not dated. There's a difference between dated and throwback. Dated to me is used as a negative, and in the case of Katy Perry, it felt dated, like a few years ago. It felt like very 2020, 2019, right? Like Lady Gaga's Stupid Love or Rain on Me. The new song, Lifetimes, feels very 90s. That's not dated. That's a throwback. That's an intentional sonic reference to 90s pure dance music. And it is fire. Fire. It's going to be a hit. And I've already seen a lot of people commenting about Dr. Luke. He produced this new song, and people are already rolling their eyes and trying to rally the protesters or whatever, you know what I mean? And I don't care. I don't care that Dr. Luke produced it. And he did. Look, on Katy's official YouTube channel, she posted this today, July the 19th. That is her channel, the Lifetimes preview, okay? She's got 45 million subscribers. If you scroll down, producer, listed by himself, Dr. Luke. Katy Perry, 45 million. This is her channel. Producer, Dr. Luke. Official, confirmed. And I don't care. All that I care about is that the song is good. And it is great. I think it's a smash, undeniable. I think it's so undeniably good that it will save this era for her. I hope. I think it will. What do you guys think? I shared the snippet earlier. If you haven't heard it, take a listen and let me know your thoughts on this video. And as I've said before, when talking about Katy Perry working with Dr. Luke again, she knows Luke and Kesha. She was friends with Kesha. She knows these two people intimately. Katy Perry does not believe Kesha's allegations. Kesha accused Dr. Luke of awfulness. And Dr. Luke was never charged with anything. never found guilty of anything, never even stood trial for this. It was Dr. Luke who sued Kesha for defamation and libel, blah, 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 blah. And also, no other woman has come forward making any allegation against Dr. Luke. There were no other accusers, Piali. None. So it's not like it's not like Diddy produced the new Katy Perry song, right? If Diddy produced the new Katy Perry song, I'm like, Katy, you're freaking whack. I don't even care if this is the best song that's ever been recorded. I'm not streaming it. It's garbage. You're garbage for working with Diddy. Or R. Kelly, like if R. Kelly could work in prison somehow. Correct. No pattern of behavior, Osfly girl. And there were rumors in the industry that Kesha, at the time, was trying to get out of her contract with Dr. Luke and threatened him that if he did not release her from her contract, that she would ruin him and make up these allegations against him. Allegedly. But like I said, Dr. Luke, no other woman has made any accusation against him. He's not been charged with anything, not been found guilty of anything, not been even put on trial for anything. And like I said, Katy Perry obviously does not believe Kesha. And this new Lifetime song is a bop. All right, on to Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Travis Kelce and his brother Jason have just announced a partnership with General Mills, the cereal manufacturer. And they are releasing their own limited edition Kelce Mix. It's called Kelce Mix, and it's going to be a 3-in-1 cereal. It's going to combine 3 of their favorite General Mills cereals, including Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, and Reese's Puffs. Some might argue that, they were very famous before Taylor Swift, blah. Please, Taylor Swift took both Kelce brothers to the next level. To say that Taylor Swift likely had no role whatsoever in this decision being made is just ridiculous. Don't be naive. Of course she did. And I think this is a miss, personally. It's exactly what I was going to say, Misha. What a weird mix of flavors. I could totally get down with the Reese's Puffs and with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But Lucky Charms? Ew. First of all, I hate Lucky Charms by itself. But I don't want it messing up this mix that I think could have been great without it. Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch together sounds bomb. I love both of those cereals. And when I'm stressed and stress eating and doing things like that I'm not supposed to, I like sugary cereal, okay? Actually, this is my favorite. I wonder if this could work together. I don't know if it could work together. I would create a new one. Anyways, I'm thinking of the cereal that I would create. My all-time favorite cereal, maybe this is telling about the kind of person that I am. I am a Captain Cruncher. Obsessed with Captain Crunch. By far, my favorite cereal of all time. Not only do I love Captain Crunch, you know what I do to take it to the next level? And I do this annually, almost. Maybe not every year, but almost every year, because I tend to historically go on a week-long, if not longer, cheat during Christmas, the holidays. I will get my Captain Crunch and have it not with milk. I will have Captain Crunch with eggnog instead. Mind-blowing, next level. Captain Crunch with eggnog. One of the best things you'll ever have. If you like sweet things, I obviously do. I love sweet things. Yes, Captain Crunch with eggnog. So freaking good. I if I had to make my own cereal, I'd want to do like a Captain Crunch with something dulce de leche. Actually, it's shocking that there is no dulce de leche flavored cereal. Is there? There should be. Does any cereal manufacturer in 2024 make a dulce de leche cereal? That would be a huge hit, let me tell you. My second favorite cereal, like sugary kid cereal, adult cereal. Number two is rice. No, number two is Cocoa Pebbles. Obviously, cocoa. I love how it turns the milk chocolate. I love the taste, the texture of the Cocoa Pebbles, the size. I love it all. So yeah, Captain Crunch and Cocoa Pebbles. Those are my numbers 1 and 2. What are yours? Let me know in the comments section. That is everything for today. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Please become a member when you can. If you can, your support would be greatly appreciated. I will see you Monday, okay? Mwah. Everybody, as soon as the premiere is over, you can all comment. You can all do that. So please comment, like, share, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.